Hello, back with Unit 6, continuing the Unit 6, which tells you about the development experience of India, that is 1947 to 1990. And in that, we finished with planning. And now we're going to do growth and development of agriculture. And there's this joke taking the rounds, that somebody asked an Indian, "What is your culture?" And he replied seriously, "Agriculture." So yes, we are going to talk about the importance of agriculture. So here you can just see the points. So agriculture is so important to India. That is, it's a main source of livelihood, which means that large proportion of India's population is dependent on this. That is as much as 72% of the population. At the time of independence it was. But even today, a large portion of population is engaged in agriculture. About half of country's population, we can say. So, and if you see the developed countries, it provides employment to just say 2% of the workforce in UK, US. And let's take the second point, contribution to GDP. So a major portion of our gross domestic product, or the national income in India, comes from agriculture. That is 51.3%. It was in 1950-51, and at present it is still quite a bit. But over the years there has been a fall in percentage share of agriculture, and but this doesn't mean that there has been a fall in agricultural production. But the percentage share of agriculture in national income has come down, and I would want you to find out how much is it. That could be something that you should find out for yourselves. But this implies that there has been growth of non-agricultural production too. Then it supplies food grains. The most important contribution of agriculture is to provide food supply to the increasing population of India. And during the planning period, there was agricultural development, and because of that, India has attained self-sufficiency in food grains. Then of course another important thing is that it is a source of raw material to industries like cotton textiles, jute, sugar, tea, etc. Then agriculture is also important to services, like for example, which services that are supported by agriculture. Okay, so what are they? Like for example, any services like transport, banking, storage, even trade, interstate trade that takes place are all dependent on agriculture. I mean, transporting it from one state to another, that's what I'm trying to say, is these services like transportation services have really benefited from it. And then of course its importance to foreign trade. A major portion of foreign trade is associated with agriculture, and this helps us in earning foreign exchange, because agriculture still holds a share of 13.7% in India's total exports. Besides, goods made by agricultural raw material also contribute to country's export. And if you really take this together, then agriculture holds more than about 33% share in the total exports of the country. So with that, we can see how important is agriculture in India.